Welcome to Marathon Prep Episode 1. Over the next 16 weeks, I'm gonna be training for a sub 330 marathon with a side quest of a 600-pound deadlift. I haven't done any all-out marathon since my very first one, which took me 4 hours and 20 minutes. The only other marathons I've done have been at the end of Ironmans that usually take me 5 to 6 hours because that's when things really fall apart. Now the 600-pound deadlift is kind of just a side quest. I just really wanna see if I can actually do it. I don't know if I'm gonna do it in succession with the marathon because the 330 marathon is my priority, and I think doing a 600-pound deadlift right before it wouldn't be wise. Unless a 600-pound deadlift suddenly becomes quite easy for me. I don't really see that being in the cards for this actual event, so it won't be a hybrid same-day event, but these are just my two goals over the next 16 weeks, is to deadlift 600 pounds and run a marathon sub 330. Easy enough, pretty straightforward. So without further ado, let's get into the first run of marathon prep. Do I look marathon ready? Picture this. Finish line 330. Stupid. I lied. This is the second workout of marathon prep. Yesterday I did 50 minutes, zone 2, nice and easy. Today's workout is as follows: 10-minute warm-up, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 intervals, meaning 5 minutes at an RP 7 to 8 effort, 4 minutes RP 7 to 8, 3, 2, 1, 90-second rest between intervals for 50 minutes. All right, workout done. That was actually fantastic. That structure of speed workout I've never done before, and I really enjoyed it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 5 minutes RP 7 to 8, 4 minutes RP 7 to 8, and so on, down 3, 2, 1, 90 seconds rest in between. It was really nice. So the other thing is that yesterday I did 15 minutes on the treadmill, and I didn't film that as day one because like 15 minutes on the treadmill, zone 2, kind of boring. And I'm gonna film my workout tomorrow. I hit some deadlifts yesterday, 405 for some triples, felt super smooth and easy. And I'm training 3 days full body. I'll get more into that later in the video, breaking down my exact plan for this. It was really good overall. I want to start getting more comfortable on the treadmill. I usually hate the treadmill, but I fell into a good rhythm yesterday, just watching YouTube while I run. Need to get more comfortable with that so I can do more speed work on the treadmill and work during the winter and not have to battle the rain all the time. So it'll be good. All right, home, showered. Another note about endurance training. If you're an endurance athlete, put in the comments below your fix to this problem. You just shower like 3 times a day. Ironman prep is literally, I think you shower more than you exercise. Like I shower pretty much minimum twice a day now. Anyways, let me know how you shower less, I guess. Anyways, oh my God, I don't even know what I was gonna say. I can't even. We have a meal here. Let's just work through it together. There's a meal in front of me. This is 80 grams of Rice Krispies. Dude, 3 caramel rice cakes, peanut butter, and no sugar added jam on them. I don't know if this is a secret or if you guys do it or you're aware of it, but rather than putting milk in cereal, you just put a protein shake. You get your carbs and your protein, and it tastes delicious if you have a good tasting protein shake. If you have a good tasting protein powder, it just tastes delicious. If you have a chocolate protein powder, it's like chocolate milk in your cereal. Oh, this is a little thick. Oh, that's a little thicker than anticipated. That's what she said. Well, that's more of a sludge, but you get the point. Oh, I also got a little sneaky Jello cup. I need to eat. My brain is just not working right now. I ate, and I've just been grinding for last couple hours, finishing up some work for the day. It is 9:38 at night. I'm gonna eat a little snack probably, and then I gotta be up mega early. I'm just watching some comedy here, doing some work. Got my home desk set up now, which is really nice. Now that I never thought I would enjoy working from home, but I actually do. That's boring. No one wants to talk about that. We're here for 600-pound deadlifts and sub 330 marathons. So can eat, sleep, and then I'm gonna be up nice and early to grind. I'm gonna do probably like a 3-hour run, ice bath for 2 hours at negative 38 degrees, and then I'm gonna perennial sun for 4 hours, read 3 books, make a couple $1 million by 5 a.m. And then I'll probably start my day. That's a typical morning routine for me as a biohacking hybrid athlete. Welcome back to Scott's sous chef kitchen. Scotty cooks. Scott chefs shit up. Chefs. We're cooking eggs and rice cakes. You don't cook those, but you get the idea. We're gonna eat some food, and then I've got a lift and a run today, and I'm gonna talk a little bit more about how I'm gonna deadlift 600 pounds, or how I'm gonna try to deadlift 600 pounds. Doing some work, just been absolutely grinding all day. This morning was my 4-hour meditation, perennial sunning for 6 hours, and I also ran a half marathon, and then I read 3 novels, and then I made $1 million by 6 a.m. So buy my biohacking ebook for $1,299 right here, link in description. Biohacking perennial sunning step-by-step guide. Bon appetit. What am I doing with my life? Eggs, egg whites, rice cakes, more rice cakes, peanut butter and jam. Another riveting meal performed by me. If you guys are here for the best food chefing content where I make exquisite meals that would be considered 5-star, Michelin star quality, you're in the right place. It's all fake. I don't know if you can even see me. This is if I just sit up normally. I feel like to be in frame, I gotta... We're at the gym now. So, my plan for marathon prep and a 600-pound deadlift, as I said earlier, I'm not gonna do the 600-pound deadlift and sub 330 in the same day. Unless all of a sudden I can just deadlift 600 pounds super comfortably, then maybe I would do it, but it's unlikely. I don't think it's wise to do both these goals in the same day. As hybrid as that would be, I really want to focus on each individually, and my goal is just to hit those before the end of the...
Uconnect phone button and say text message to read it.
I was on a roll. So my goal is not to do them in the same day, but my goal is to hit both of those goals before the end of the year, ideally, but there's no marathon races at the end of December, so I might have to do a marathon on my own, or I might just push it into January. Haven't decided yet. We're gonna figure that out as marathon prep series goes on. But I am only gonna be training 3 days a week in the gym. Now, a lot of people, when they train as a hybrid athlete, they have these big outrageous goals, so they make big outrageous training programs, and that's really not the most conducive thing to actually hit a lot of those goals. You don't need to be training 7 days a week in the gym, doing crazy high volume and running 70-mile weeks to hit these goals, and you're actually probably more likely to hit those goals faster, more efficiently, and with less injury risk if you actually dial back the training. You wanna focus on quality over quantity, and I know that sounds lame and not that exciting, but 3 really good workouts where you're taking sets close to failure, you're choosing good exercise, you're going through a full range of motion, and you're really nailing your percentages is much better than doing 7 workouts per week and everything's kind of lackluster and you're just slowly under recovered as prep goes on, and then you start running into pain and injuries and things just aren't getting better. I definitely take a low volume approach. I found that's what works best for me. 3 days of training per week is more than enough to actually increase strength gains, maintain muscle mass, increase muscle mass while training endurance. So that's my spiel. That's my spiel for today. And I'm literally gonna go deadlift 1,000,000 pounds. I'm gonna train 3 days a week in the gym, so that means I'm literally only training 3 days a week in the gym. Each workout is gonna be full body, prioritizing deadlifts. I'm deadlifting 3 times a week. I'm gonna be benching 3 times a week, and I'm only gonna be squatting once a week because that is not my priority right now. And I just wanna keep the amount of leg trauma to a minimum, but I also need to maintain strength in the process. So it's usually gonna have 2 compound movements, 1 upper body, 1 lower body, deadlifts being the main compound for lower body, and then accessory work from there. Focus on bodybuilding and not becoming a skinny bitch in this process. This clip's way too long. Let's go work out. Is this banana, is that beyond what you would eat? I feel like bananas go 2 ways. People like them ripe, which is gross, or you're down for a little of that. Let me know in the comments, too far gone or edible. Like, it's totally fine. I feel like if it's not brown on the inside, then it's okay. We ask the hard-hitting questions on this channel. It's so many hours later. I ate, I went to work, finished a little bit of work at home, came, personal trained some people. Oh, I have too many things in my hand. Anyway, I gotta go run. We are here in the gym. time to run. See how the quads are feeling. Okay. I hit the treadmill. One thing that's a goal of mine this marathon prep is to enjoy treadmill running more. I usually hate it, but I need to do more of it because winter's coming and I want to do more speed work on the treadmill. So today we have 45 minutes, super easy. This is my really chill, easy run with the option of doing some sort of like conditioning style workout, cross training. So like think like rower, skier, treadmill, anything like that. I might swap it for hiking if times when I'm like really fatigued during this prep, but today I feel good. We're gonna do 45 minutes nice and easy. I'm gonna watch some YouTube, but let's get to it. Run complete, 45 minutes, 7.2 kilometers, nice and easy. Keeping easy runs this prep easy, because they're supposed to be easy. I'm gonna eat, and it's bedtime. It's the next day. I didn't really do much. I ate and I passed out. But we're gonna close out the video here. I'm out for a progression run right now, 45 minutes, climbing in intensity, and then getting to the point where I can only give forward answers for the last 15 to 20 minutes. So we're starting out nice and slow, progressively getting faster. I'll talk more about that in the next video. I'm gonna do a full week in the life of a hybrid athlete during marathon prep and trying to deadlift 600 pounds and just the general nature of my stupidity. But I appreciate you watching. If you enjoyed this video, like, subscribe, comment, do all that fun stuff. Stay in the work, and I'll see you in the next one.